So something I get asked a lot is, are lemons good for weight loss? There's actually another food that I usually recommend to my weight loss clients because it's just a lot easier than drinking tons of sour lemon juice. And there's actual peer-reviewed research showing that it can increase our metabolic rate and help burn more calories just by eating it. And that is a chili pepper. And chili peppers have a nutrient called capsaicin, and scientists have repeatedly found that the capsaicin in chili peppers can activate our metabolism. And since this can be such an easy and sustainable and powerful way to burn more calories, I made a free video presentation where I share exactly how to use ingredients like capsaicin, a red pepper extract, speed up the metabolism and support burning more calories.
The best way to burn fat is with more fat. And I'm being serious because there's actually two different types of fat in your body. One is white fat, and that's probably hanging out on your belly right now. It's extremely hard to get rid of. And then there's a lesser known type of fat called brown fat. And this is the type of fat that literally eats up your stubborn, annoying white fat like Pac-Man. And researchers have actually discovered that adults have much less active brown fat on their bodies, which is why we're not all walking around skinny, but they also discovered a way to activate this brown fat so that you can actually crank up your metabolism. Cardio burns fat, right? No. Cardio actually burns calories, usually in the form of carbs in the bloodstream that are then replaced with the very next meal that you eat and stored as more fat. This is why when you even eat low-calorie foods or run for an hour a day, it seems like you get softer, but you don't actually lose any weight. And this is one of the biggest reasons why most weight loss attempts fail within the first 3 weeks. But what's cool is there's a way to change how your body processes foods so that you turn your body into a fat-burning machine. Up until the 1700s, everybody thought the world was flat. And up until the 1950s, everybody thought smoking was healthy. And up until recently, even some people still believe that cardio is how you burn body fat. And obviously, those are not true. The world is not flat, smoking is not healthy, and cardio is not how you get in shape. Understanding the speed of your metabolism is how you get in shape.
What do you do about this? Well, it's actually pretty simple. Just eat enough of the right foods. I'm sure you've heard that before. But instead of just going and eating healthy and starting to have more salads and whatever you usually do when you think you're eating healthy, you need to start eating foods that have an insanely high thermic effect. And thermic effect is just a fancy way of saying foods that burn calories as you eat them. So it's not lettuce and kale. It's very specific foods that can be found in pretty much any store. And you start eating these foods and they create heat in your body and you burn calories without having to go to the gym more or without having to starve yourself. But up until now, nobody has really taken advantage of this. And I mean, nobody. And that's finally changing, thank gosh. Because now you can make the most of it because I've gone out of my way and I've basically figured out which foods, or I've discovered and I've done my research on which foods have the highest thermic effect, which foods will burn fat the fastest. And these foods are backed by studies from big major universities that show that once you start eating foods with a high thermic effect, you can actually start losing weight. And these are the exact same foods that I've recommended to my clients all around the world without having to starve themselves or go live on the treadmill, even when really nothing else worked. And so if you're struggling with losing weight, I made a free video presentation that shows you what foods these are and the best one that you need to start adding, because there's actually 3 that I talk about in this video. It's right below. But if you're going to add just one of them, I highly recommend adding the 3rd one, because the 3rd one is really the nuclear bomb for weight loss. And it's the reason I've been able to help so many people get in shape. So if you're struggling with getting in shape, I highly recommend giving this a shot, even if you don't believe me right now, because I guarantee after you watch this video, you'll thank yourself for making this whole thing a lot easier. So if you're trying to check it out right now, or even if you're not, just give it a shot. Hit that link below and start adding this one food to your diet, and let's get you on the right path to your dream body.